is back next, ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
My nose was busted.
Was she abused?
I don't remember getting hit.
Or did she do it to herself, Judge Judy?
I have a few serious questions.
Today at 3 on CBS 2. Don't miss Everybody Loves Raymond tonight on CBS. It's all here.
Did you find Mr. Goff?
No, I've checked every room in this entire wing. This is insane. He has to be somewhere. What about the waiting rooms?
I already checked them. This is crazy. Katie, I only left him alone for like 2 minutes. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Allison. What is wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, wait. Katie? One of you has to tell me. Please?
I did something really terrible. I lost Mr. Goff.
Did I hear you right? Did you say you lost a patient?
I'm really sorry, Dr. Hughes. I left Mr. Goff right outside of his door in his wheelchair, and I went inside to help Katie change the sheets, and when I came out, he was gone.
And Mr. Goff is Dr. Dixon's patient.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
I'll go check the ER, sir. You want up down there?
I'll check the solarium.
And I'll call security.
What can I do?
Find it.
No. You just stay right here and you...
No, Mom, this is my responsibility. I have to keep looking for him. Mr. Goff!
Did she say responsibility? My daughter said responsibility. Hey, shh!
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, Jen Dixon around?
Are you a patient?
No, I'm a friend. I hope. Hey, John.
I'm busy right now.
You busy? You ticked off?
A little bit of both. What kind of game are you running on Paul, huh? He's one of your best friends.
Yeah, I had my reasons. You gotta trust me on that.
Trust you? Fine. You tell me the reasons you hurt a friend like that.
I had
Didn't
problems.
Somebody really could...
I had problems, and there was only one way out.
Well, I guess Molly's right. When you run with a rough crowd, huh? I don't want to believe it. What the hell happened to you?
What is this? Look at the disappointment on your face. I didn't want to let you down, that's for sure.
You should worry more about letting yourself down.
You have no idea. I'll talk to you.
Oh, well, then you tell me, okay? You help me out here. What is it? Gambling debts? Drugs?
No,
you stab your friends in the back? What is it about?
It's done. It's over.
I'm talking like a very simple memorial service. And no offense, could you stop calling him the deceased? His name is Paul. Paul Ryan.
Donovan went to Memorial Hospital.
You better not be in the emergency room telling some cop why his face hurts.
Went right to reception. He was looking for some friend. So, back to Chicago?
Actually, I'm in the mood to do a little fishing. I'm dying to find out what makes Rose D'Angelo so irresistible to our pal Dusty.
All I'm asking you to do is clear up a few inconsistencies in your statement.
Well, why don't we clear up yours first? Like the fact that you, one of Oakdale's finest, have just been released from jail for being an accessory to kidnapping after the fact?
You finished?
How dare you interrogate me? I haven't committed any crime.
You better hope not, lady. Because if I find out you had anything to do with the fact that Carly's missing, there's gonna be...
Whoa. Carly's missing?
Once a baby found out how to open a toy, and out popped an incredible stretchable boy with incredible Huggies Supreme diapers. They're the stretchiest diapers of all. The only diapers combining stretch in the cover with stretch in the tabs and all-around stretch front and back, so you too can move like Jack. The fit and comfort are a dream with the all-around stretchiest Huggies Supreme.
Today, more people with diabetes are getting to know Atwt Compact. The one with the drum. Automatic, so you never have to handle a test strip, even when you're in the middle of something important. Compact from Atwt. Diabetes made easier. Life lived better.
More fun. More playful. More satisfied. More choice. All the nutrition. Great taste. More happy. More strut. Living life to the fullest. More frisky. Dry food, wet food, treats. Friskies for more.
Every day, the South wakes up to billions of allergens, from cats and dogs to ragweed and dust. That's why there's Clarinex. Clarinex provides receptor protection to help block histamine. Get 24-hour non-drowsy allergy relief anywhere, anytime. Side effects are similar to sugar pill, including sore throat, dry mouth, and fatigue. Indoor allergies, outdoor allergies, wherever. Talk to your doctor about Clarinex.
Satisfy your craving with Slim Fast low-fat ice cream sandwiches and fudge bars. Now you can. New snacks from Slim Fast.
The best brains at Oral-B have created new Oral-B Cross-Action Power. It combines a power head with cross-action bristles to sweep away plaque for a complete clean. Cross-Action Power. Brush like a dentist.
Everybody wants to get into Miami's newest hotspot, but not everyone gets out alive.
There were over 300 bodies.
CSI Miami, CBS Tonight.
U.S. Border Wars, an Eye on America series begins tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Mr. Goff!
Stop.
Mr. Goff!
This is a hospital. You can't go down the halls yelling.
He's not in the solarium. How else am I supposed to find him?
Is there a problem?
Do you want to tell him or should I? Allison misplaced a patient, Mr. Goff.
Did you tell Dr. Hughes about my shoulder?
I only let him alone for like 2 minutes, and when I came back, he was gone.
Well, has anyone checked the men's rooms?
No, that's a really great idea.
Men's room. Why don't you leave that job to me, huh?
Right. Thanks.
See how helpful
Mom,
he can be?
please.
Sorry to interrupt. Mrs. Scott seems to think she's seen something.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I saw Jeffrey walking away.
Jeffrey?
Mr. Goff. He comes to my room to play gin rummy when he can't sleep.
Mrs. Scott, wasn't Dr. Hughes supposed to release you today?
After he looks at my shoulder.
Right. Well, you'd better wait in your room for him.
You're right. These halls are full of germs. Take me back to my bed, honey.
Sure, Mrs. Scott.
Oh, just call me Myrtle. Everyone does.
Did you find him?
No, nothing yet, but I haven't finished looking.
Maybe you should talk to Myrtle. Mrs. Scott, she said that she saw Mr. Goff leaving.
Myrtle also saw the Easter Bunny last month. She sees a lot of things that would just blow your mind.
Well, I'm sure she's not wrong all the time. Now, why don't I finish checking the men's rooms, and you all visit with Myrtle, and I'll join you when I'm finished, all right?
As Allison would say, whatever.
Mom, this is not the time to go all Google eyes. My life is going through a crisis.
When isn't it?
Come on. Mom. Mom, come on.
You don't want to tell me about these lowlives you're involved with? Okay, that's your business. I can't make you. But maybe I can make you stop for a minute and think about all the people you're hurting.
You don't think I think about that. I think about it all the time. I did what I had to do. I'm having trouble sleeping. Especially now.
Especially now. Why? What are you talking about?
Hal Munson just stopped by. Paul Ryan had a plane crash off Nova Scotia. No one survived.
Does Barbara know?
No, just Rose and me.
I'm surprised she would have anything to do with you.
I can't go back, you understand?
Look, listen to me. It's time you grew up. You better grow up. It's way past the time.
Dr. Dixon.
Not now.
It's urgent.
What?
One of your patients, Jeffrey Goff. He's unaccounted for.
The man's had huge doses of narcotics for his pain. He did not wander out in the street and get himself killed. Come on, don't just stand there. See if you can find Mr. Goff. Is anybody running this hospital? I gotta call Barbara.
No, wait a second.
Listen to me. You're not a kid anymore. You are a man. You start acting like a man, huh? You've always known the right thing, Dusty. So you remember that. And you do it.
Yeah, right. You know, I don't know if I'm really ready to talk about this memorial service. I'm gonna have my sister call you tomorrow. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry, we're closed.
Sure you can't make an exception? It's kind of an emergency.
No, I'm sorry, we have an emergency right here, so please.
The thing is, my little girl's graduating high school tomorrow.
Oh.
She just told me that if I didn't get a trim, I'd embarrass the heck out of her. She says to me, Pop, you can't show up all shaggy like her, or else I'll just die.
She called you Pop?
Yeah.
So I called my dad. You need a haircut? I need my Pop. Come on, sit down now. Make your daughter proud.
I really do appreciate this, Miss.
Sure, me too. Come.
Was it Miss
Rose.
Rose?
Call me Rose.
Ah, Rose. So this must be your palace.
Yes, it's my palace, and you are my first customer. So, a little off the top.
Whatever you think.
Okay. Oh, looks good to me, but I'll try to make your daughter proud. You just stay there, and I'll do all the work.
So, you new in the hair business, or have you owned places like this before?
No. Actually, I was a vice president at a big corporation before this.
Really?
Yeah. Thought I had the world by the tail. A hotshot vice president job. I was dating this great guy. Supposed to have it all. Didn't work out.
Hey, don't cry, pretty lady. I didn't mean to make you cry. Just tell me what's wrong. Maybe I can help.
Well, it looks like your reinforcements have arrived. Now you can both question me.
Jack, are you trying to interrogate my wife?
Don't try to help me, please.
Are you telling me that Craig doesn't know?
Know what?
That your wife was the last person to see Carly.
Detective Snyder here thinks that I've offed my sainted
I
sister.
just want some questions answered, Rosanna, like why you lied.
About what?
Rosanna said the last time she saw Carly was at the station. I have an eyewitness that will swear that Rosanna was outside Hal and Emily's watching Carly through a window after that.
Oh, yes, and then what did I do? Drag her into the bushes and beat her with a stick?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Jack, Carly has disappeared on more than a few occasions, and usually it's because she has problems with you, nothing else.
If you're suggesting that Carly left of her own free will, timing's a little off, don't you think, Craig? She's almost 8 months pregnant. She wouldn't jeopardize her child like that.
Exactly, Jack. She's a little stressed. She had a particularly bad fashion show, and you didn't exactly stand by her. You assumed she had stolen her work from somebody else?
When in fact, the only person who was stealing anything was you. Why don't you call that team of lawyers you keep on contingency and tell them to be ready?
Why don't you go to hell?
Because if Carly doesn't show up soon, you'll be answering more questions, Rosanna, and it won't be in the comfort of Emma's kitchen.
You're welcome, Jack. No problem. Anytime. Please drop by. My God, I sell my multi-million-dollar company for $1 to get all of your collective butts out of jail. And then what happens? You all just worry about Carly.
No, I'm not worried. So she decides to lay low for a little while.
She didn't exactly make that decision on her own. I kind of encouraged her to get out of town. And for once, I think my stupid sister took my advice.
They say a little extra
activity can relax your muscles and ease your cramps. But the more you move, the more protection you need. That's why Always has Flexi Wings that are twice as long as the next leading brand. Always Flexi Wings help protect you where those other wings don't. So you can always stay in the game. Always with Flexi Wings. Protecting all women, always.
You're 2 years old, which means you're developing a strong sense of self. This week, yourself is a superhero. You're wearing Pampers Easy Ups. They go up easy, and they fit just like underwear. To you, they're super underwear. Easy Ups, inspired by toddlers, created by Pampers.
Sometimes the more mascara you apply, the less lashes you seem to have. They can clump together and you end up with those spider eyes. I'm Jordan Samuel, and I was the chief makeup artist on the movie Chicago. Now Max Factor has an answer: stretch and separate.
New Stretch and Separate advanced formula sticks to lashes, not to itself, to make you look like you have twice as many lashes.
Twice as seductive, twice as glamorous. It looks like you have twice the lashes.
New Stretch and Separate from Max Factor. Now appearing in the major motion picture event, Chicago.
Now the natural extract of orange and the power of Mr. Clean come together in new Ultimate Orange, a formula so powerful it cleans this tough, greasy kitchen dirt better than original Pine Sol. And new Mr. Clean Ultimate Orange cleans your whole house with the fresh scent of orange.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house with the fresh new twist of orange. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
You take great care getting yourself ready to face the world. But what about your most important feature, your smile? Here's the beauty secret: Crest White Strips. Clinically shown to be the best at-home whitening system. They leave you with a smile so beautiful, everyone will notice, including your toughest critic. You. The secret to a whiter smile is in the strip, guaranteed.
That's so fake. You She is hot. Did you call your brother? Shut up. Got the blue wire.
Quiet.
Thanks.
Hanes Comfort. It's a beautiful thing.
And then when I was 20, I met Mr. Scott. It was love at first sight, for him at least.
Mrs. Scott, please try to focus. Mr. Goff is still missing, and this isn't helping.
I'm sure I didn't mean to bore you.
I'm sorry, but we just need to know which way Mr. Goff was going when you saw him.
I'm tired. I want Dr. Hughes.
Myrtle Scott, I've heard so much about you. Hello, I'm Dr. Decker. Would you ladies mind giving us some time alone? I need Mrs. Scott's help with something.
Of course, Doctor. Just call me Myrtle.
Well, you have beautiful hands.
Oh.
Did you play the piano?
Why, yes. I was a concert pianist once, if you can believe it. One night I played for a woman I was told was Anastasia. She was much older than I.
Allison, I want you to explain to me exactly how you can lose one of my patients.
I didn't mean to. I was just trying to...
Have you called the police yet?
No, I called security. They're starting the search.
No, I don't think this is the time for halfway measures. I think we should call the Oakdale PD.
I'm following standard operating procedures.
This is hardly a standard operating situation, is it?
What is that supposed to mean?
I would think you, better than anyone, would know that.
Enlighten me, John.
As chief of staff, I think you might be a little bit leery of a possible malpractice suit.
Of course I am, but I'm not about to panic and call the police.
We have had more than our allotment of mistakes around here lately, and some of them have been at your hands. Now, let's be very careful about this hospital.
Well, Myrtle did see Mr. Goff walk away when Katie and Allison made her baby's
Which way did he go?
This way.
Thank you. A doctor I can count on.
Did Mrs. Scott say anything else?
Actually, she said he went that way if you'd like to check it out. I must have gotten confused when I was talking with Dr. Dixon.
It happens to the best of us.
I should go with Dr. Hughes.
Let him go alone. He needs to.
Well, Dr. Decker, you not only have that bedside manner thing down, but you're a pretty good friend. That was a really lovely thing you just did for Bob.
Well, I owe it to him. If it wasn't for Bob, I wouldn't be here with you, would I?
Sure you don't want to tell me what's wrong? Might make you feel a little better.
You don't want to know.
Try me.
I just found out that somebody that I really care about died.
Sorry about that. Who was it? A friend?
He's my fiance. I mean, my ex-fiance. I mean, are you getting any clue here how complicated my life is?
Maybe that's a good reason that you might want to tell somebody about it. Was your fiance, was he involved in the company you worked for, or?
No, but the worst thing is that right before he died, I did something so bad. I hurt him so bad. Did you ever do anything to somebody that you wish you could just take back?
No. Let me tell you a little something about guilt, Rose. It's a waste of time. When you were vice president at that big corporation, did your boss ever tell you to add up the pluses and ignore the minuses?
No, Miss Walsh was the direct opposite. She said guilt is a good thing. Keeps you from being selfish. She'd be all over me right now for me. They're doing this to you, dumping my problems on you. She'd say, make it up to that guy. And I'll do that. Yeah, let me get you one of our soon-to-be very famous Hollywood facials. You're gonna love it.
No, I'm not really the facial type.
Everybody is. They just don't know it.
Another pearl of wisdom by your famous Miss, what was her name, Walsh?
No. This is something I knew before I worked at Worldwide.
Worldwide?
Yeah.
As in worldwide industry? So that Mrs. Walsh would be Lucinda Walsh?
Yeah. Cinderella had her fairy godmother. I got my Miss Walsh. Careful, it's a little hot. Hey, Dusty.
Ross. Why are you taking customers right now?
Well, I had an offer that I couldn't refuse. Just a minute. You just sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. I'll be right back in a minute.
Oh, I'll enjoy myself, Rosie. Especially now that I know who some of your friends are.
You told Carly to leave town?
Warning you, Craig, if you stick up for her one more time.
I only stick up for you. Listen, I just don't want the police to get the idea that you have anything to do with Carly's disappearance. Well, just tell me what happened.
She was wretched to me. And I decided that I had had enough.
What'd she say?
For months, I've been telling you that there's nothing going on between Craig and me. I've been denying it all this time, but if you want to know the truth, you were right all along. What are you saying? What are you saying, you and Craig? No, not exactly. More like Craig and Craig. Craig and Craig's imagination. I had an epiphany today, which I shared with that self-absorbed little weasel, by the way. I told him whatever it is, weird infatuation or love sickness, whatever, he's got it for me. Why else would he be doing all of this stuff for me? Shut up, I don't want to hear this. No? Well, you better. And then, maybe you might want to spend a little time figuring out what it is about you that keeps driving away the man you love and pushing him toward a woman who doesn't even want him.
She just said her usual hateful things, that's all.
No. She hurt you. I see that.
She hurt me.
she never will again.
Ooh. Ooh, that sounds ominous.
Why does everybody always assume that I'm a bad person?
What?
No, I find a way to keep from being destroyed by Carly's vindictiveness. And I'm a criminal?
Hey, Rosanna, I am on your side.
Oh, really?
Yes.
For how long? Until you decide that I've done something wrong and you leave me again? You abandon me. Carly attacks me, Jack interrogates me.
Hey, forget about Jack, forget about Carly. I have.
Oh, really?
All right?
You expect me to believe that when the first words out of your mouth are, Carly's missing? Not, how are you, Rosanna? Is Jack harassing you, Rosanna?
I was a tad startled.
Startled? Try stricken.
Listen, Rosanna, listen. You have to understand something here, all right? Carly has been a friend of mine for some time now. She was my business partner. And now I can live without Monte Carlo. I can live without Carly. I can live without a lot of things, but I will not live without you.
Right. Well, I will consider what you said.
Don't go all CEO on me. I am not some startup looking for an investor.
Is that right? Since when?
Yes. Since I realized how lucky I am to be your husband. I used to want power and wealth and fame exclusively. Then I realized that the only thing that really matters is right here, all wrapped up in you.
Okay, Rosanna, let's see what you got. Nothing. Oh my God, Carly. What has Rosanna done to you?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Are you out of your mind here? You searched her car for a
I left the
warrant?
scarf in the car. I'm going back with a warrant tonight.
Bob signed a release after he prescribed a muscle relaxant. This has got to stop.
When diet and exercise fail, adding Lipitor can help lower your total cholesterol 29 to 45%. Lipitor is not for everyone, including people with liver disease or possible liver problems, and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. Simple blood tests are needed to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor about other medications you are taking, or if you experience muscle pain or weakness, as they may be a sign of serious side effects. 1 in 5 people has high cholesterol. Millions need treatment. For less cholesterol, ask your doctor if Lipitor is right for you.
Honey, can you help me clean? They're your parents. The game's tied. Tell you what, when you've used up this one sheet of Brawny, you can quit cleaning. Really? Excellent.
Brawny has scrubbing circles for scrubbing strength. And Brawny's tight weave construction means you'll have to stop scrubbing long before Brawny does.
Honey, what kind of paper towel is this? It's Brawny, dear.
Brawny, it might be too strong. Try Brawny Premium Napkins. They're softer and stronger than the leading everyday napkin.
I love nature.
Except when it stops.
You're constipated.
Maureen.
Try new Phillips Chocolate Cream Chews. Unlike others, Phillips is stimulant-free. It works more naturally for cramp-free relief.
Phillips.
Comfortable cramp-free relief.
When the folks upstairs asked for a bigger, bolder ranch flavor, we went in search of the real ranch experience. Well, we might not have a future in ranching, but we're creating the future of ranch.
New Wishbone Ranch Up, our boldest ranch yet.
Mom, Dad,
You are miserable parents. I snuck out. You caught me.
I lied. You knew.
I pushed.
And you pushed back.
Invaded my privacy.
My privacy.
I hated it.
I hated you.
Why can't you leave me alone? Just leave me alone.
I thought you were the worst parents in the world.
I thought you were the worst parents in the world.
Thanks.
Tonight, when the King of Queens goes on a diet, he'll need some help.
You've got a serious problem, young man, and you gotta face it.
Then, looking for sophisticated comedy, try Yes Dear.
That's what stunk up the car. Thought it was you.
I thought it was me, too.
Next, you've seen a lot of things on Raymond, but what's going on here?
Good evening.
And when these sports fans hit their first opera, it's a night they'll never forget.
Give me that.
Still Standing. It all happens CBS tonight. Plus, catch Dave on The Late Show.
A short time ago, this woman was limited by her mobility. A month ago, this man wasn't even able to get around his house. These are people who chose mobility, and they chose the scooter store. If you're living with limited mobility, call the scooter store today. I guarantee no other company will work hard to make you mobile. Listen.
If we pre-qualify you and Medicare denies your claim, we'll give you your new power chair or scooter free. That's our guarantee.
I expected they'd help me file some paperwork with Medicare and my insurance. I never expected them to be so nice or to work so hard to get me a power chair at no cost to me.
You don't qualify for Medicare? No problem. We'll work with your insurance company, even help with financing. If there's a way, we'll find it.
Call today. Find out what great lengths the scooter store will go to for you.
Call 1-800-535-9200 for free information. That number again is 1-800-535-9200. 1-800-535-9200.
Many of the designer suits that we sell for $200 are made with the same quality and care as those that others sell for twice as much. Need a suit?
Men's Warehouse.
You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
The new American Idol and Hollywood After Dark next ET.
Root for the best at the Tony Awards. Live CBS Sunday, June 8th.
What's going on? I lost it. I lost it with my customer out there. And you walk in, I start thinking about Paul. I mean, that's why I'm giving this guy a facial, because I was sobbing all over him.
You're just going through a lot right now.
You know what the problem here is? I want to plan this memorial service for Paul, you know? Talk about how much he made of the life that he had here, that God gave him, that I love him and I miss him. But on the other hand, I'm thinking to myself, what right do I have? I'm the last person on earth that should be giving Paul a service.
Hey, what are you talking about? You love him.
It wasn't enough.
Paul died because his plane went down. Not from a lack of love. You have that memorial service. You say goodbye to him the way you want to.
Thank you. Let me get back to my customer. I can't.
You all right?
Yeah, thank you. Oh, look, I apologize for you. Took off. Didn't even pay me for anything.
He left a tip, and you must have made a good impression. $50.
Mr. Goff. Mr. Goff, are you all right?
Well, not if you keep sneaking up on me like that.
Oh. I'm sorry, but a lot of people have been looking for you. You were reported missing, you know. A nurse, would you bring a wheelchair, please?
The swimsuit edition of Sports Time hit the stands today.
Well, that's great. Listen, the next time you decide to take an excursion, let someone on the staff know first, okay?
Well, I didn't make anyone look bad, did I?
Actually, you made someone look good. Well, let's get you back to your room. And then, easy, I'll let Dr. Dixon know that you've been found.
Only you are as good at showing love as you are at professing it.
How can you say that? How can you say that? You asked me to accept Aaron, and I did. All for you.
Oh, no, no. You
Oh,
did it
yes.
for Sierra, not for me.
I do not live to please Sierra. She is not my wife. That is no one but you.
You're so charming. But I need more than the occasional feel-good moment, Craig. I need a husband who knows who he's married to. I'm tired of feeling like I am competing with Carly and your ex-wife.
I have no competition. You are my entire present. You are my future. I love you more than Manhattan at dawn, than Paris at midnight, than Miles Davis, than creme brulee. So please just come on. Yeah.
You had me at creme brulee. I can't come home to Fairwinds yet, so they'll have to be patient.
Al Craig is a surgeon, not a patient. And I want you home. So just, come on, say yes.
Yeah, I'll get right on that, Cal.
Margot.
All right, yeah, I will, of course, as soon as I find her. Okay, bye.
Is that about Carly?
No, another missing person. Hal just found out.
Hal's working on another case. He promised me he was going to make Carly a priority one.
Please. We just found out that Paul Ryan died in a plane crash.
Barbara know?
No, not yet. That's why Hal wants me to find her. He asked me to help.
Well, then, who's looking for Carly?
We're still on it, Jack. It's just that now Barbara is a priority. Okay?
Listen to me. Rosanna had something to do with Carly's disappearance. I'm almost sure of it now.
Oh.
Don't you even care enough to ask why? You think I'm making this up?
No, I don't. But I do think that without you even knowing it, you're stuck in some old familiar pattern. Carly gets into trouble, you ride to her rescue, you guys get back together again, and I think that maybe you're making Rosanna the bad guy here so that you can get another hero.
This isn't a game, Margot. Rosanna hates Carly, hates her with a passion. I'm not really sure you understand that.
Jack, since when is sibling rivalry a crime?
Since I found Carly's scarf in Rosanna's car.
What, are you nuts? Are you out of your mind here? You searched her car for
I left the
warrant?
scarf in the car. I'm going back with a warrant tonight.
Jack, courts are closed.
Yeah, I don't care if I have to drag a judge out of bed. Rosanna knows something about what happened to Carly. I'm not waiting till the morning to find out. So, are you in or out?
Yeah, I'm in. Man, I wish I weren't, but I'm in.
One shot could win it all. You could be one of 10 people that could win up to $1 million in Best Western's $10 Million Sports Challenge. Visit any Best Western hotel and enter. But hurry, sweepstakes ends June 20th. So take your best shot. And you could win $1 million on national TV. Best Western, the world's largest hotel chain. Visit bestwestern.com or call 1-800-WESTERN.
Ready? I don't think so. No way. No, honey. Hey, Nesquik. Okay.
This'll be fun. Here you go. Moms and kids agree on Nestle Nesquik. Kids love the taste, and you'll love Nesquik because it's fortified to help build strong bones. Nestle Nesquik. Kid delicious, mom nutritious.
Now there's a very vanilla Nesquik.
Part-time lipsticks need not apply.
New Overtime Lip Color. It's color stay, non-stop color, food-proof color, and over-the-top shine in one tube. New Overtime Lip Color.
Only Revlon makes it. Only you make it unforgettable.
Feeling groovy all day, all night with non-drowsy children's Claritin syrup. Relief from annoying allergy symptoms without medicine haze. Non-drowsy children's Claritin. Clarity for mind, body, and spirit.
Your serve, Angie.
Thanks, Jim.
Are mosquitoes sending your outdoor activities indoors?
Take back your backyard with off-hanging mosquito lantern. The candle activates the repellent pad, which protects an area 15 times greater than citronella candles. Off-hanging mosquito lantern keeps bugs off. Bring the same glowing protection to your deck or patio with off mosquito lamp.
Wouldn't it be nice if more things in life were soft and comfortable? Well, now they can be. With new Dulcolax Stool Softener from the makers of Dulcolax. Its gentle formula doesn't make you go. It just makes it more comfortable to go. And it's so safe, you can trust it enough to use as often as you need. New Dulcolax Stool Softener. Make yourself comfortable.
The all-new Amazing Race is about to begin. Go! With 12 new teams. Who will be your favorite? The father and son?
I would describe him as being strict.
It's called parenting. The best friends?
Lie and cheat. Absolutely.
Or the Miami models?
We have certain assets.
Thank God, you know, we're good looking.
See you at the Amazing Race starting line, CBS Thursday.
Your favorite stars count down the movie heroes you love and the villains you love to hate. AFI's 100 Heroes and Villains, CBS Tuesday, June 3rd.
Jeffrey, which way did you say Mr. Goff went?
Toward the south wing.
Yes, but I've been over every inch out there. Nobody's seen him. This is ridiculous.
You had us so worried.
Well, looks like you have quite a welcoming committee, Mr. Goff.
Well, I just wanted some new magazines.
Yes, it seems that he is less than thrilled with our selection of periodicals.
Senior Sunsets? Spare me.
And unfortunately, I found him before he could do his shopping. So, Allison, would you go down to the gift shop and get all the sports magazines that you can find? And then, Katie, would you take Mr. Goff back to his room?
Oh, sure. It'd be my pleasure, Dr. Hughes. I am not taking my eye off you for a minute, young man.
What do you say, John? Should I call the police?
Going, Dr. Hughes.
Well, I couldn't have done it alone. Thank you. Now I think I will discharge Myrtle and thank her, too.
And, Doctor, check on her shoulder. It's a little knotted up.
Can I buy our hero a cheap cup of coffee?
That sounds like a good idea, but let me finish with the last page first, all right?
I didn't lose Mr. Goff. He lost himself.
My dad found him. Looks like he's still somebody's favorite doctor.
Is it real?
Legal tender. Suitable to frame.
What? Oh, yeah. Frame the first dollar from me. Yeah, I know him. All that stuff.
How you feeling? Doing better?
Yeah. Food help. Thanks. You know, this is part of me that just wants to run to church, you know. Say my novenas, light my candles for Paul. There's this other side of me that wants to run to the edge of the Atlantic and say, I'm sorry, Paul. You know, I'm sorry for what I did.
Paul's not gone because you broke his heart.
I don't know that. So how can you know that? I mean, how could either one of us know that we didn't hurt him so bad that he got on that plane and he didn't care what happened to him?
I guess we don't know.
How do we live with ourselves?
We're gonna do it together. I'm here for you. We're gonna help each other get through this. Just you and me.
It's some bond, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. I want to go home.
I'll help you close up.
No, not really. You don't have to do that for me.
I can't move back into Fairwinds tomorrow.
Why not?
Because it's a big decision. With Jack breathing down my neck, practically accusing me of murder, I have a few things to think about.
We are still married.
I need time.
How much?
I don't know.
What, a day, a week?
I don't know.
All right. But, give me something to tide me over, will you? Just one kiss. Kiss.
One.
One kiss.
Little one.
Right here.
You are a lousy husband.
Well, maybe, but you were changing me.
Into what, I wonder?
Someone who can trust. I do love you.
Good night, Greg. I love you too.
I heard that.
You weren't supposed to.
Yes, but I did, and I think my night got a little better.
Your night. I still have to deal with Jack.
Oh, Jen, please. Carly's 8 months pregnant. Where's she gonna go? She's gonna come home and this witch hunt will all be over.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And then?
And then you will have no reason to delay coming home.
Okay.
Gather up the family for Denny's Barbecue Days. Taste our St. Louis-style ribs covered in rich barbecue sauce. Or for $6.99, try our Barbecue Chicken Deluxe, one of 4 great new meals. It's Barbecue Days at Denny's, the good place to sit and eat.
Now extinguish underarm razor burn. Introducing Ban Beautifully Smooth Antiperspirant. It prevents irritation after shaving while giving outstanding odor and wetness protection. So ban razor burn with new Ban Beautifully Smooth.
Another shower? She must really love water. What is she? A duck? Uh-oh, puddle alert. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Don't look at me. Okay, this isn't gonna clean itself up. Let's go. Snap 2.
New Cottonelle Ultra toilet paper. The softest, thickest, most absorbent Cottonelle.
Hey, I thought I was the only one allowed to go naked around here.
Cottonelle, looking out for the family.
Whoa, hold on, Sparky. My back is aching.
My shoulder is sore.
When you need relief, try Bear Back and Body. It's Bear Aspirin plus a special pain relief enhancer to work effectively at the site of tough pain. Bear Back and Body. Get moving again, pain-free.
Grandpa, how come you're always chugging Metamucil?
So it won't get thick and gritty.
Mommy doesn't chug.
I found an easier way to take fiber. Beta-fiber. It never gets thick like Metamucil can. It's taste-free, too.
Smart mommy.
Beta-fiber. The choice is clear.
This is not hair color as usual. This is new Color Expert multi-tonal hair color, full of actual natural highs and lows. Color Expert from L'Oreal, the first truly multi-tonal hair color, and so user-friendly. Step 1, deep conditioning base color. Step 2, personally placed highlights for multi-tonal color, as individual as you are. Change how you see hair color forever. New Color Expert from L'Oreal Paris, because you're worth it.
What if willpower could be borrowed from a friend?
I became a woman who can.
I helped her when she couldn't.
Now there's a place called Curves that offers 30-minute fitness and all the support you need.
I lost 5 inches. I gave it the strength to lose more.
Call Curves now to save 50% off the service fee and find out how to get the new book, Curves, absolutely free. Call this number and discover the power to amaze yourself.
This week.
I did not kill her.
Another murder in Springfield. Who is connected?
There's only one thing that ties all of our victims together, and that thing is my sister Eden.
Who is suspected?
Where were you again when your wife was killed?
And who is running scared?
You are the only person who can tell them I didn't do this.
This week on Guiding Light.
Oh, that's quite a trick, Dr. Decker.
Excuse me?
Well, sending me after Mr. Goff in the wrong direction.
Well, you know, sometimes I get my left and my right confused.
Do you think that might have been one of those times?
Actually, no.
Let me tell you something. Since you're determined to play politics here, you should remember what I said earlier. Bob and I have had our differences about this place, but he's a friend of mine. And I respect him as a doctor. So don't you confuse my concern for ambition. I just want to be sure that Dr. Hughes is healthy and he can do his job and that this hospital stays open.
Well, in my opinion, Dr. Hughes is in excellent health.
Good. Which way do you think I could find him?
Well, you'll have to see him tomorrow. After he checked out Mrs. Scott, he and Chris went home.
Mrs. Scott. Very helpful in finding Mr. Goff. Maybe I should say thanks.
Give him my regards.
Decker, get in here right away!
Crash cart?
No, it's too late. She's dead.
What happened?
Bob signed a release after he prescribed a muscle relaxant. This has got to stop.
You have to stay to help me lock up the place. I mean, nobody's gonna be knocking over my cash register. I got all my money right here.
No, there are a lot of nasty people out there.
You're telling me that? Atlantic City's no Harvard education, but thank you. Thank you for keeping the bums away from me.
Let me walk you to your car.
Punk thinks he's got it made this time.
That hairdresser's his new hustle?
See, the trouble with you, Stanley, is you never look past the obvious. That hairdresser is very tight with a woman who could buy and sell this town in one phone call before breakfast. Dusty'd be a fool not to stick around. So would I.
So what'd the DA's office say?
They're going by the book. Carly won't be considered a missing person until the 48 hours are up, which means I'm not going to be able to get that warrant until tomorrow morning, so Rosanna has all night to remember she's got Carly's scarf in her car.
No, come on, Jack, where are you going?
I'm going back to Emma's.
What? To stake out a car? Come on, I know you're scared, but I also know you're not stupid, Jack. You're thinking with your emotions, and that's dangerous. You gotta, this is
You're
business.
wrong, Margot. For me, this is as personal as it gets. Rosanna's going to destroy that evidence. She's got me as a witness.
Thank God. Now Jack will never find it.
On the next As the World Turns.
What's this? It is your letter of resignation. Sign it before somebody else dies. What'd you do with the evidence?
Well, I don't know. It might help if you told me what it is.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. And I'm a little tired of playing guessing games, so why don't you just tell me what it is?
Jack, what business do you have with my wife?
Same as yesterday. Police have reason to believe that Rosanna may be hiding evidence that could explain what Carly is.
The best brains at Oral-B have created new Oral-B Cross-Action Power. It combines a power head with cross-action bristles to sweep away plaque for a complete clean. Cross-action power. Brush like a dentist.